On his mother's order, my husband threw me and our newborn twin babies out of the house, but years later a truth that appeared on a TV screen took away all his wealth, pride, and peace. I never thought my life would be played like a game, but that day I realized that some people use even relationships like carefully planned moves. It all began that morning when the silence in our suburban house felt unusually heavy. Outside, normal American life was going on. Someone was mowing their lawn, an Amazon package was sitting on a porch, and somewhere a man was sitting in his car thinking about his 401k and rising bills. But inside me there was a storm. My newborn twins were just a few days old. I was exhausted, but beyond the tiredness, I had a strange feeling that something was about to change. And then it happened. My husband opened the door, and this time his mother was standing behind him. The woman who was behind every decision, from investment plans to our relationship. Her face had the same coldness as someone giving final decisions in a corporate meeting. "This is better for you," she simply said. My husband didn't look at me. He just said a few words that still echo in my mind. "I need time. Take the babies and leave." I didn't scream. I didn't cry like they expected. I just looked at my children. They were unaware, but their breathing started a new calculation inside me. That day I didn't ask questions. I made a decision. They didn't understand me. They thought I would break down, move into some small shelter or a friend's apartment, and slowly disappear like an unpaid credit card bill. But I didn't. I spent that night in a small apartment where the ceiling had faint stains and the heater made strange noises. In my hands were old student loan statements that weren't even mine, but were going to become part of my future. In America, living isn't just a dream, it's math. The next morning I made my first move. I started working, a small retail job a few hours a day. While placing my babies in daycare, I watched people trying to make their lives look better than they were on Instagram. But real life was in the beep of the cash register. I started observing everything, every detail, every silence. My husband's family was powerful on the outside, but hollow inside. Behind their companies were loans, and behind those loans was fear. I understood it quickly. People who look powerful are often just surviving on leverage. I didn't fight, plan. I took an accounting course and later got a small data job. Slowly, I started understanding the system they were proud of. 401k, investments, tax shelters. It was a language and I was learning it. Even my baby's cries had a rhythm and so did my days. Then one day I found what I needed. An internal document, a chain of financial misreporting that wasn't exactly illegal, but morally spoke volumes. I didn't use it immediately. I kept it like a chess player, waiting for the right moment. Years passed. My husband was still the same, just more stressed, a little less confident. His mother still gathered the family every Thanksgiving, cutting turkey while talking about business. Everything looked normal but nothing really was. And then that day came. Corporate news segment was playing. I was at home with my children doing homework. The TV sounded more serious than usual. Internal audit reveals financial discrepancies. My hands stopped. On the screen were numbers, reports, and then names. The same names that had once thrown me out like I was a problem. My husband was there, lost in camera flashes. His face showed confusion, the kind a person has when they think they are playing the game but suddenly learn the rules have changed. I said nothing. I just looked at my children. This wasn't my revenge in the sense of destroying someone. My move was letting the truth reach its destination. The following weeks changed everything. Audits, resignations, legal reviews, all happening without me ever raising my voice. I never stepped forward to claim what I had done. I only did one thing. I saw what they ignored. One day my husband came to me. For the first time, he wasn't the one giving orders. He was the one asking questions. "How did you do all this?" I looked into his eyes. There was no pride left there anymore. "I didn't do anything," I said softly. "I just waited." Silence was heavier than any answer. Today my life is not the one that ended at that doorstep. Today it is something I built myself, step by step, decision by decision. And those who thought I would react, now understand that some people are not reactions. They are strategies.